Thanks for joining me for Art Attack today. Today we're going to be working on a craft to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So our craft is St. Patrick's Day themed slap bracelets. I'll show you how they work. They just go like that, and you can click them back so that they're straight. So in your Art Attack supply bag, you should have received 3 not colored in slap bracelets. So as you can see, this one I've already colored in pretty simply, but I'll kind of show you the best methods for coloring these in. So first of all, I personally use colored pencils. I think that this is probably the best way to color these in, that they'll dry right away and you don't have to worry about them smudging or have to worry about getting, you know, if you use a washable marker, you don't have to worry about it getting all over your skin or anything like that. And permanent markers are, unless you have really fine points, they're going to be kind of hard to use as well. So highly recommend using colored pencils, but you can use other kinds of tools as well. Like I said, you could use permanent markers, you could use washable markers, you could use crayons, but you're going to have different issues with those other methods of coloring them in. With colored pencils, you can get them nice and sharp. Some of these are very small little areas to color, so having a nice sharp point is very helpful. So as you can see, I already colored one of mine in. This one's really simple. I just used basically a couple different shades of green, a little bit of red, a little bit of orange, and a tiny bit of black. So I would definitely recommend having colors, several different colors of green on hand, maybe some oranges and reds and things like that. As you can see, the colors aren't super vibrant, but that's going to also depend on how much pressure you use while you're coloring. So we'll put that one aside, and I will sort of walk you through I'll do this one. So the nice thing about the slap bracelets is that the texture that you're coloring on kind of makes everything look nice and smooth, so you don't see those coloring lines that sometimes you see when you're coloring on regular paper. And each of the bags has one of each of these bracelets, so there are 3 bracelets all together. And you can keep them all for yourself, or you can give them to your family, you can give them to your friends, it's up to you. But these, even though this project is really simple, if you really take your time and color in the lines, it is actually quite time consuming. I spent more time than I thought I was going to spend just coloring this one, and I feel like this design out of all 3 of these is probably the simplest. So let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and use this lighter orange for the gold. Oops. And you probably want to have a pencil sharpener handy as well if you're using colored pencils. And something else I forgot to mention is that whatever color the colored pencil is, even if you press really hard, you can see I'm pressing really hard with this one, sometimes the color just doesn't show up very well. I'm going to go ahead and keep trying, and I'm pressing down pretty hard with this color. I'm trying to see it, but it's not much. I just use our regular yellow or orange and just kind of lightly go over it. There, that's a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to do pot. Gold. This shimmery gray. And then the green. So as you can see, some of these you really need a fine point. So that's why I definitely recommend using colored pencils, because you can always sharpen them to get them to have a really, really fine point so that you can color in all the parts. Of your slap bracelet really nicely. And that's just all there is to it. It's not too complicated. It's really easy. It's just, like I said, it's very detailed. So it is more time consuming than you would think. But it's really fun to work on. And I hope that you are able to get creative with your slap bracelets and have a lot of fun with this project. And I'll show you again. You just hit them on your wrist, and then to take them off, you just pull it off and you can just click it back into place. So I hope that you enjoy this, and I will see you in the next art attack.